Hey, what's up, garden friends? Jeff here. Hope you're doing well. I'm great. It's getting dark, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. They showed up in the mail. I gotta unbox them. Mail's been coming a little bit later lately, and been having to open the plants when it's sunsetty outside. I enjoy a nice sunset. Is it a pretty one? Not really. That's okay. What I have here are a bunch of plants from SelectSeeds, who I have ordered plenty of seeds from before, but never plants. These are all, I guess you could call them annuals. I already have it opened up because my address was, spackled all over the top of it. Looks like it came with a planting guide. That's nice and appreciated. I think there should be a dozen plants in here. Part of my nails, I was just planting a bunch of hostas. How to unpack, water gently if soil is dry, acclimate, harden off, a new location for 5 days. Okay, cool. Good to know. Some decent instructions. They're gonna get blown away. I'm not careful. I just set those, pinch them down underneath my foot there. I like the packaging. This looks like it should be fairly easy stuff to open. It's the kind of packaging where they put them all up into sleeves. Do they button down, or what do you call that? Snap together? You can call it a button snap. It just pops right apart. I have dirt floating around right next to my drink. And you just pop it open. Oh, I love that. So nice. So nice. Okay. These look pretty good. Lots of paper in them. I'm wondering if I should maybe just go ahead and get the other one popped up so I can take all the paper bits and toss them in here. Probably not a bad idea. Or I could just set it right there. Same difference. I have a box to put the paper in. I don't fully remember everything I ordered. I took a glance at the PO, at the invoice when it said it had shipped, and I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. I don't fully remember what everything looked like, so we'll go through this all together. I'll put images up here on the screen. This is an oregano. Didn't need to order this because I found one at a nursery, and now I have it. It's an ornamental type. I mean, maybe you could eat it. I don't know, but I don't think you're supposed to. It's one of the Oreganums. It has a neat flower on it. It's kind of like the Kirigami has a really pretty wide flower, but with these it's more of a thin wisp of flower compared to the Kirigami. So it just has nice looking flowers. Pretty much everything I got here I only got because I thought they looked nice. That will get repetitive if I mention that all the time. A lot of these are fuchsias, which I'm excited about. I love fuchsias, and I thought it was pretty cool, the variety of the more tropical type fuchsias that they had to offer. This one's called Giant Orange King. 1 foot high, 1 foot wide. Consider a tender perennial, zones 9 through 10. Fuchsia care, rich, moist soil, well drained, full sun to part shade. Pretty versatile. I tend to make sure my fuchsias get afternoon shade, depending on the type. So we will see with this one. It's a decent size on it. The flower on this one just sounded really cool. I know it's not probably going to be a true orange, but for a fuchsia, a very unusual, vibrant color. And I gotta have the fuchsias around. They make me so happy. The hummingbirds love them, and the flower on that one just sounded really, really interesting. Which, all these flowers sound interesting. That's why I grabbed them. Fuchsia, Mini. I don't know what that says. 1 foot high by 1.5 foot wide. Same as everything else. 9 to 10, tender, full sun, part shade. I do not remember what the flowers look like, but the picture is gonna be up here on the screen. I think that this is one that just had more of a classic fuchsia type flower on it. And that's probably why I liked it, but was it the one that was more of a pale with a lighter purple? I can't remember. I don't remember. I'm sure as soon as I look at the picture, I'll go, oh yeah, that's beautiful. I'm so happy I got it. But I do not remember, or the life of me cannot remember. Oh, this is cool. I'm really excited about this one. This is a begonia. It's a begonia fuchsia. Can I get the tag out so you can see it? Fuchsioides. Oh, begonia fuchsia rose. I think that fuchsioides is. Oh yeah, it is. Sorry. Fuchsia, that word. 2.5 to 3 feet high by 1.5 feet wide. This one has a very dainty, airy appearance to it. It doesn't have the great big, gigantic leaves on it like a lot of the other begonias do. The flowers are a very pretty pink pendulous, kind of a wing-shaped flower that hangs open, similar to a fuchsia, the way that they hang. These are supposed to be excellent shade plants. Fuchsias tend to make pretty good house plants. I always have good luck with them inside. So I'm hoping to have this one around for a while. I really enjoyed the shape of this when I see the pictures of them. They have a nice round habit to them that comes up and arches down very gracefully. And I would imagine that when this is in flower, and more of a mature size. Just imagine if that were 2.5 feet high to 3 feet high. Which, I don't know. We'll see about that. Whenever it gets that big, that'll be one heck of a show that it's putting on when it's flowering. Okay, geraniums, right? Yeah, geraniums. I went through a geranium phase this winter, and I just wanted all kinds of geraniums. And now that it's spring, I'm remembering, oh yeah, I don't have the sun for geraniums, so I'm glad that I only ordered a couple of them. This is tangerine. It's what it sounds like. Just a really pretty tangerine flower on it. Oh, and that smell. Smells so good. Has that geranium scent to it. 1 to 1.5 feet high by 1.5 feet wide. That's a decent sized geranium. And you can see it has the margin, the dark, that's not a margin, the dark stripe through the center, similar to like a bullseye type. This is going to be much bigger than a bullseye type, with an interesting flower on it. And this one, ooh, this one back here, this is neat. This is a scented geranium called Attar of Roses. So it's a Oregano, I can never say that word. I can't say anything in this video. Capitatum, that just has a nice scent to it. And the flower on this one I thought sounded interesting, as I've said with everything. But was thinking that it might be nice to maybe put this one up in a hanging basket somewhere near a door or a window, because it's supposed to have a really nice fresh fragrance to it. And also near some of the doors and windows or some spots where I do have some more light, where I can hang them up higher so they're not shaded by things. This smells phenomenal. Holy smokes. Have y'all grown the scented geraniums before? That smells just like I shoved my face into a great big pile of roses. Like I walked into a florist and took all the flowers and just stuck my snooter right inside of them. I was not expecting it to be that strong. I can smell it. I can smell it once all the way over here. Maybe even further away. That is so strong. Here, have a whiff. What do you think? Wow. Potent. Like that might be too much. I could see that being very overpowering. That might not be a smell that I want to have around all the time. So hanging basket's probably a good idea. Oh, I can smell it on everything. And now I itch. My nose is itching, which could also just be pollen and all the other stuff going on out here. Or because I shoved my face right into a geranium. How could you not shove your face into a scented geranium, though? You gotta give this one a try. I've sniffed a few scented geraniums, not a ton. That's probably the most potent one I've ever sniffed before. What could these be? Probably more fuchsias. They're covered up so well. So much more paper on all the ones in here that I'm having trouble seeing them. Yeah, looks like fuchsias. I know there should be some vines in here too. Oh yeah, this is a salvia. I just had the inkling that I was going to be wanting a really intense salvia out here. The hummingbirds just love them. This one sounded like it had a really pretty flower on it. It's a half-hardy annual or tender perennial. So this might be one of the ones where if you put it in just the right spot, it might return for you or reseed. They're saying 8 to 10. So that doesn't mean it won't come back. You know, there are a lot of salvias. Like I think was it blue suede shoes? That's one that I've had come back for me. Is it or rockin' the, I don't remember. I've had plenty of salvias that were called annuals return for me. And this one sounded like it had a beautiful flower. So even if it's only an annual, that's okay. But hopefully it will come back. The flower was so intense on that. Did you like the flower on that one? Here we go, purple bell vines. The plants that just will not grow from seed. It's a challenge. You got to plant a lot of them, and I just haven't had the time to fuss with seeds the last couple of years, and I saw that they had them for sale. I was like, oh, well, heck yeah. It's about time somebody's selling these. I would happily pay for these. And I got 3 of them because of that. Tender perennial, 6 to 10 feet high, foot wide. It's a vine. So I don't really, take the size on that with a grain of salt. Purple velvine has a very pretty purple flower on it that hangs down and has a pretty interesting shape to it. This is technically a perennial, so that's an 8 to 10. I may try and overwinter these during the winter. I don't know. We'll see about that. I said there should be 3 of those in here. Yeah, there's another one. Nice big leaves, too. These are off to a good start already. I'm thinking that this one... Where's the other one? I know it's in here somewhere. I just don't want to pick that one up. Things will get too redundant here. I want to make sure I'm working towards the end. Yep, there's the other purple velvine. So I have 3 of those. Oh, that one over there. It's a nice sized plant. I wonder what that is. This one. Real big. We'll get to that one in a minute. Oh, fuchsia. Billy Green. This one had a smaller, fun tube-shaped flower on it, similar to the fuchsia, the Orange King, that tube-shaped flower, kind of like you see on a Gartenmeister type fuchsia, except this is a triphylla, so it should be good with the heat. And it just, I thought, had awesome flowers. I know, broken record. That's why I bought everything, because the flowers were really cool on them. Oh, this one has some extra packaging on it. Wonder why. Oh, okay, I shouldn't have ordered this one. This is an old-fashioned climbing Petunia. I know nothing about these. I've never grown them before. I saw the words climbing Petunia and thought, hey, that sounds neat. I don't know where I'm going to put it. I'm up to my ears with climbers and not that many trellises or supports to put them on. But hey, it'll be fun to experiment with. We'll get to see what it does. It's 3.5 feet high by 10 inches. I'm sure it goes much wider than that. I assume it does what it says it does, and climbs might need to be trained. I don't know. Do y'all know? Comment down below. Let me know. I'm not familiar with the climbing petunias. I've heard of them before, but had forgotten about them. Forgot that it was even a thing. Am I gonna have to deadhead it? Ugh, I don't want to deadhead it. You shouldn't buy things. Typically, petunias, if they say old-fashioned, means you're probably gonna have to deadhead them. That's okay. It also looked like it may have those lighter purple flowers on them, which with petunias usually means they have a really nice fragrance to them. That's the thing with the newer petunias. I love them. Really, really, really like them a lot. But where did you come from? How'd you get outside? He was inside. He was behind me through this door. Where Turbo? I guess somebody must have let him through the. I don't know. Straight to the pond. That's what turbos do. You get fragrance with the older types. You have to deadhead more, but you just don't get that with like the bubble gums and all those others. But man, what they do growth-wise, and without needing to deadhead them and everything, I really think it makes up for it. Okay, yeah, that's all. Pretty brief. 12 new plants in 12 minutes. That's fun. I guess, not really 12 because 3 of them were the purple bell vines, but you get it. Can't call that 12. I already knocked one over. Got ahead of myself. Hey, comment down below if you have any experience with any of these. Do you have any favorites with some of these? If you've grown the purple bell vines, and especially with this climbing Petunia. Be interested to know about that one. It already smells so good over here from all the dianthus and then the lobularia, and then I have the stock over here which smells phenomenal, and of course the gardenias, which I need to deadhead. So much fragrance. And now that rose, it is so potent. Maybe too potent. Okay, hey, hope everybody's doing well, having a great day, great life, and everything's going absolutely beautifully for you. And of course, as always, and most importantly, everybody, keep on growing. Bye bye.